that morning. For 16 years, I've been watching you. Why did you have everyone but me?
I don't know. I mean, I have absolutely no idea. A couple of us here haven't seen it at all, so that's going to be amazing just to be as a cast and kind of sit and watch it together. And it'll be amazing to sit in a theatre and kind of see people watch it at the same time as watching it myself. I'm really excited to see what people think of it. Well, I think that, Lisbeth Salander is a survivor of sexual abuse and violence as well, and I think it's to see someone on screen who's survived that and who will never overcome it, but who is striving to right some wrongs that they feel that have been done to them. Although sometimes the quality, the way she does it isn't admirable, I still think that representing those women is incredibly, incredibly, incredibly important.
Well, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'm very, very excited to see the movie. I'm pretty nervous. I mean, I've heard about it, and I really want to see for myself. And I think the first time I see it, I will remember all the memories, on the day, what we did, and how the scene went, and how that turned out. I'm very excited to see it. So. I hope it will give entertainment, that people go and just forget about their day and watch a fantastic movie. I hope it'll give people some sort of support in their lives, maybe reflect on family that they've lost or friends that they are not in touch with anymore, and try to reflect on that, something that has gone wrong in their life and they feel sadness and anger towards. Maybe they can get a different perspective on it. That would be wonderful. I mean, that's in the end why we make films, why I make films, to, have people reflect on themselves, to create an emotion, to create a feeling. I think it's a perfect time for Lisbeth to come back, into this, into our society. I think when we were shooting the movie, that all started to happen, the Me Too movement, and everything started to change. And it's been pretty intense. And I hope that people will maybe have more of an emotion or a feeling looking at the movie, for the victim side, and maybe as well as the perpetrator side. I don't know. Maybe they will find themselves identifying with some of the characters. That would be wonderful.
I hope they like it. Really, it's I don't make movies for everybody. I really make the movie for an audience, for a very big audience, I think. But I'm not big. I don't make movies for the very super intellectual and snob audience. I make movies for really the big audience and for the film lovers and people that really enjoy, like this kind of film and the films that I've made so far. So I think I really hope it connects with an audience. I mean, mostly because I wrote the film and you put on the stories a lot of things that you think are very important, and the themes that you find that are touching or necessary to put in a story. So, that's why it's very important for me that people like it. It's more because it creates a connection, makes me feel like, there's a lot more people that feel the way I do about these themes. So that's really why you want people to like a movie you made, right? Well, that I think people, in particular men, should stop underestimating them, and because this shows how strong they are, and how, particularly how independent from even the male gender, and they can be in a story, because this story, they're not worried about a man, or there's not about some other man. It's really about these two sisters. Is the whole story, right? So what it says, I don't know, everybody will make their own conclusions about what it says, but I know at least I know what it's about. really important. I come from a family like on my mother's side, which actually the Swedish side, the Blomqvist side. It's like it's Dahlqvist is my last name on the mother's side, and they're like 8 sisters. That's all my aunts, and it's kind of insane. So I come from a family of very, very, very strong women, right? They were important.
I think this movie kind of reflects our world as it looks today. You have a strong hero female character like Lisbeth Salander. We didn't have that when I was a kid. It's like a kid's dream to be able to be in a movie where you have action and you do all those big scenes, but at the same time you have to do the acting scenes, and the characters are really interesting. And my character is a journalist like you, and he's a digging journalist, and it's interesting characters.
Gracias.
Yes. Can we talk to you?
Those mosquitoes are the worst.